Why is the microphone muted? Okay, it's not now. Oh no, I'm gonna hear myself. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of a tech problem. I don't know how to fix it. I might have to talk in Twitch mod chat later and see if I can troubleshoot it. I don't understand what's happening with the vertical canvas. Do 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 do. Saw this yesterday and it was pretty fucking good. Was it? Was there a scene where a tree was moving in the background that it shouldn't have been moving? Is the sound loud, by the way? Yeah, was it worth the moon? Was it better than Mario Odyssey? There is sound? Yeah. Yeah, there's sound. You can't hear it? It's probably gonna win Best Picture. Do you think Obsession's gonna get nominated? Seems to be like a breakout hit this year. So I relate, I guess it doesn't matter because it's a Monday stream, but like I had to go to the store and get a bunch of containers that were kind of pricey actually in order so I can store a bunch of my stuff so the earwigs can't get into it. And then I wanted to have food. I try to eat before we stream, so I got some food. And I also remembered to take my creatine today, so that's good. Apparently creatine is not just for muscle growth, it's also they're discovering has a bunch of like cognitive benefits. It helps fight against Alzheimer's. And apparently like a scoop or two scoops of creatine is the equivalent like cognitive burst of drinking a cup of coffee. And it lasts for hours. So creatine is super super cheap. You can get on Amazon or anywhere else. Really, I think they even sell it at grocery stores. Although it's probably better to get it online. I think it'd be cheaper. So if you're not taking the creatine every single day, I would recommend it. But don't just take my word for it. Like actually do just a little bit of research first. But yeah, it's like one of the only supplements that we know that actually does something. Okay, so I have a problem with OBS in that chat is off the screen. Some people really mad about the chat. Like some comments like, most people didn't like it, but I guess fuck them. It's like okay, it's just one stream. We're trying out. Like chill, buddy. Anyway, so chat is off the screen, and I'm recording on a second screen now on vertical canvas, the second canvas. Chat might be a bit too small on it, but you can give me some feedback on that. It's hard to tell. The issue is that even though I'm now streaming at 2K, I can't get the second canvas to record at 2K. If I set it to 2K, there's just like a huge black border in the right corner that it won't fill up. Even if I fit the screen, everything like that, it won't work. So I don't know if like 8 ATEM is the one I'm using. Maybe it limits it to 1080p. I don't know, but even though the main base canvas is at 2K or 1440p, the second one won't go above 1080. So I don't really know what to do. I guess the VODs are just gonna be low resolution, which kind of sucks. Genuine question: would you recommend vitamin ingestion aside from other supplements, like a multivitamin every single day? I do. I take a vitamin every single day. I take a Centum for men of elderly stature. I take one of those every single day. I don't really know if it's doing anything for me other than turning my pee highlighter yellow. But they're pretty cheap, so why not? Like, I just take it just in case. I don't have that varied of a diet. I actually don't really eat that much at all. So for me, it just makes me feel better, and just in case, you know, I don't think it's hurting me. So yeah, I just take a multivitamin. I would recommend that you do the same just in case, but like, who knows? Yeah, the only supplements I take are a multivitamin and creatine. That's it. I don't take anything else. I don't take any medication either. I'm completely unmedicated, which is terrifying, I know. And that's it. Hope you're doing all right, Joe Tom. Yeah, I'm still here. And I have a coffee today, so that's good. Biotin is pretty good at P. Heller do go crazy. Is that like riboflavin? Or is it something else? How's the sound? We good? We bad? We're back in the swamp. Increases hair and nail growth. Oh, does it work? I definitely need to see someone about my hair. I'm thinning quite a lot, and I want to keep my hair. I think I look good with long hair. Well, I don't think I look good, but I think I look better with long hair than I do with short hair. And I don't think I'm going to look good bald. I look better with a shorter beard, though. I need to shave, actually. Is there supposed to be sound in the game? Yeah, can you hear it? Barely? Okay. I guess it... I guess we're up to minus 25 today. Seriously, every single time we stream this game, we have to change it by 10 decibels. Most people in British Isles, where I'm at, should take vitamin D, but last month I don't think anyone really is needing. Oh yeah, that is sorry. True. I do not take vitamin D, but I should. Yes. Yeah. If you live in Canada, UK, most of Europe, Russia. Like, if you live in probably, you know what, fuck it, everyone should be taking vitamin D. Unless you live at the equator, you should be taking fucking vitamin D. Yeah. The vitamin D deficiency is so widespread that my understanding is that doctors don't even test for it anymore. They just assume that you are deficient in it. So yeah, you should take the vitamin D. Some of you should also be taking a zinc supplement too. If you know, you know. They tested me in Who Boy. Aw, it sucks, I'm sorry. It's an easy one to take though. Lead supplement? Yeah, lead supplement. Why is there a ladder here now? There wasn't a ladder here before.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
Oh, the person we were following wasn't the one with the wing? Apparently I have slightly high cholesterol. I got blood work last year, and I don't remember them telling me if I was deficient in anything except for vitamin D. My testosterone was a little low, it sucks. Okay, so she doesn't take stagger damage from the back? Basic weapon, but... Well, that's not very nice.
By divine decree, they fall.
How do I get rid of the shield? Does she just have a shield now? What the?
Let the heretics suffer judgment. My divine decree. They fall.
Should we do basic weapon buff a second time? Do we have the power? Let's do it. Wow, the range on that. Another shield. That. First try. Wow, okay. Holy shit. That fight kind of sucked. Do you have a broken build or your bosses generally just have less HP compared to most other Souls-likes? I think that they have a decent amount of HP. It's just that we're comparing it to Stellar Blade on New Game Plus the first time through is what's going on. Or maybe I just stumbled into a broken build. I don't know. Like I wiped for over an hour on a boss yesterday, so I don't think my build is that broken. Maybe it's broken for certain bosses. I don't know. Maybe now that we've uncapped the power of basic weapon buff, maybe, you know, we're learning why we shouldn't use basic weapon buff. Found this boss way harder with Axe. Yeah, I am. My weapon is pretty quick, so I don't know. I hate it when bosses go up in the air and you can't attack them and you have to just watch them do their big gigantic spell. Really irritating. Okay, so where are we going? Are we going up here? There we go, we're going for this vitality one. Do you have any sources for the Alzheimer's claim? The only stuff I found is a small study that shows it can cross the blood-brain barrier and a bunch of articles on how it could intimate. Yeah, it's still being researched. Sorry, if I was if I said it absolutely does help with Alzheimer's and stuff like that, then and cognitive decline, I was wrong to say that. I misspoke. It's that currently they're investigating it, and it's not just about creatine helps you build muscle. It really helps you retain fluid in your muscles, that sort of thing. But they're through different studies that are ongoing. Its evidence is leaning toward that it has some cognitive benefits. And like I said, it's pretty cheap, so it's probably worth looking into. But as with everything, science is always moving forward into different things and blah blah blah. It's not 100%. Like, yeah. Where does basic weapon buff meme come from? It came from Americ fan art, which was a comic of me playing Code Vein, and there was a boss at some point later on that I finally used like the basic weapon buff of that game that gave myself like 5% extra damage and on one of the end game bosses. Where does creatine show up naturally? Creatine is something that you get from eating meat, from my understanding. So your body, I don't think your body can make creatine. I don't think so. Creatine often gets mixed up with creatinine, which is not good to have in abundance. But creatine is something you get from eating meat. And most people could have more creatine than for their body than they can get in their diet. Where does creatine show up naturally? Alt-right grifter podcast. It really doesn't. There is a lot of alt-right grifter mixed up with the bodybuilding world for sure. I agree with that. Like Gym Bro and alt-right grifter go hand in hand, unfortunately. But creatine is not like one of these fake supplements that people push forward. It is very well studied. And it's cheap. It's not like they're pushing like snake oil that costs like fucking like $300 for a pack, or that stupid element bullshit, you know, like no, it's one of the cheapest things that there is. Okay, was this a side boss or what? I don't see a way forward here, so I guess we're going back to the bow capital. Okay. Shrine dwelling, is that where we were before? I drink like 2-3 glasses of bone broth every morning for creatine. It does wonders for me. Your bone broth maxing? Damn. Hi Joe, if you're ever in a mood for a logic puzzle game, I highly recommend The Artisan of Glimeth. It's like variant Sudoku coloring puzzles, but without Sudoku. Oh, I love variant Sudoku. I could give that a try. Here's the basic weapon buff fan art for reference. You can blend the character design on Joe. Let's put it on the screen. Let's put it on the screen. It's a retro fast pass. Not bad. You're actually making me use 2% of my true gameplay power. Basic weapon buff. There we go, yeah. There was so much stuff in Code Vein that we weren't using in addition to this. But we did basic weapon buff. That was on the that version of that game's Ornstein and Smo, I think. It was like the second last boss. Trash Chan with a blast from the past. Yeah, should we bring her back for Code Vein too? Is that a real question? I guess so. Yeah. Merrick knows your taste since a long time ago. Okay, first of all, true. But second of all, no, not this time. I'm the one who made Trash Chan. I bamboozled chat. That was one of the first times I fully bamboozled chat. We started Code Vein. You could go back and watch it. It's actually really funny. Are those VODs lost media? Does anyone have those on YouTube? So I went in, Code Vein has unironically one of the best character creators that has ever been in the game. Like Code Vein is a decent Souls-like. It was probably the best Souls-like that came out at the time that wasn't made by From. It had some decent boss battles. Level design was okay. It wasn't fantastic, but it was an okay time. But Code Vein unironically has one of the best character creators that has ever been in a game. If Code Vein 2 is like a lot of people bought Code Vein after that stream just because of the character creator. You can make a lot of really cool stuff in that game. So I started off Code Vein, and I had already made a bunch of characters before the stream started. I made 2B, I made Joker from Persona 5, and I made Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa. But I also made the mystery Chan that I didn't show anyone until they decided which one that they wanted. So if they wanted to see the mystery Chan, they would have to vote for it to see what we would play. And the mystery Chan was Trash Chan, which was just like the most awful, fucking grotesque, fucking mod beast monster of everything like that, you know? Fucking had a halo, like she had a cattail positioned strategically to imply something, you know, just lots and lots and lots of stupid shit in this character design. And of course that's the one that we went with instead of being 2B or Joker. And we called her Trash Chan because she was trashy as fuck. You mean Majestic? Yeah. I think we called her Waifu, didn't we? Then you told the people who didn't actually play as her in chat still wanted it? Yeah. Yep. Speaking of puzzles, you should give the Incident at Galley House a chance. It's like Oberdin, but much stronger mystery setup and more liberal time jump mechanics. So far, my favorite game this year. Yeah, someone mentioned it yesterday, yeah. Would it be good to stream or no? I don't know if I really want to stream puzzle games, but eh. Liberal. So sorry, I'm a Westerner. I don't really know how to say liberal properly. Damn, nice butt. Someone's been doing some squats. I'm not even being pervious. This is really, really good glute work here. Like, seriously, I'm jealous. Blood of Wangdi. Wangdi? Anyone else watch the Doctor Doom trailer and just not give a shit? I feel like we've done this already. I feel like ongoing media has a problem when it comes to escalating stakes. And like the sheer amount of power and effort and like that went into taking down Thanos, right? And it's just so difficult. Oh my god, the purple tall man is just so strong. He's unbelievably, holy shit, what are we gonna do? And then now it's like, and then Thor shows up and he's like, oh, Thanos was just nothing. This scares me way more, and people died, and this guy's way stronger, and oh no, what are we gonna? It's like, well, it just, I don't know, man. Just what the fuck are we doing? There must be a better way. They say that? I think Thor says that in the trailer. Like, more verbosely in his Thor way. He's like, this guy scares me more than Thanos, pretty much. I'm still looking forward to new Spider-Man, though. I actually enjoyed the... I've seen all of the Spider-Mans now, except for... I've seen the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, the 3 of them. There's 3 of them, right? There's a 4th one coming out now? What are the 3? There's the one where he is Spider-Man for the first time, and then there's the one where they go to Europe, and then there's the one where the other 2 Spider-Men show up and they do a crossover thing. I've seen those 3, and I actually quite like them. I thought they were fun. I don't particularly love Tom Holland. Like, he's all right. Like, I'm not like hell yeah Tom Holland, but you know, I'm not like boo Tom Holland. But I thought the movies were pretty good. See how they're adding an extra 7-minute extra scene to Endgame instead of Doomsday, adding post-launch DLC, I guess. Shit. Weren't they setting up some other villain for the next big bad, but then the actor got what's the word? It wasn't convicted. Didn't he get cleared of the charges? Like, he got accused of being of something, and they have to pivot into something else? Maybe he wasn't acquitted. I can't remember now, sorry. Prosecuted? I don't know if it went to prosecution. It might have. Definitely accused. I still haven't seen Endgame. I saw Infinity War, but I haven't seen Endgame. I've seen the big fight scene of Endgame, because of course how could I not, but I haven't seen Endgame. Really, yeah. My favorite is still just the first Avengers movie. I really like that. I really like the banter between all the characters before Marvel Slop was Marvel Slop. I liked seeing them all on the screen together. I thought it was fun. The stakes were high, but they weren't stupidly high. You know, I liked it. And then Age of Ultron. I think Age of Ultron was when I was like, I'm out. Like, I'm not... Like, I'll watch these for, like, fun action scenes now, but even those aren't that great anymore. But, like, Age of Ultron, I was like, I don't know if I care much anymore. I thought Infinity War was really refreshing because the heroes didn't have to win by the end of it. Yeah, but it's part 1 of 2. You know they're gonna win, right? That's a problem with a lot of media, actually. When it's like I'm watching Squid Game and you know that the main guy is going to be in it until the end. They're not going to kill him off in this tense situation that he's in, and so you're just kind of like they're trying to pass it off that ooh no there's stakes. It's like yeah, but not really. That said, I've been enjoying season 3 quite a lot of Squid Game. I think I have one episode left. I watched another one last night. I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying it. If you want good action, The Furious is up there for me at the moment. Same team that made the raid. The Furious? Not the Fast and the Furious. The Furious? With Squid Game, at least you don't know how many are going to live. Yeah, that's true. Squid Game does have tension when it comes to the other characters. But when it comes to the main guy and they're putting him in danger, you're like, okay. The Furious. I've seen... What did I see? I saw another movie that they were in. But I can't remember what it was called. It was a Netflix thing again. Something about the night, and it was pretty good. I still haven't seen The Raid 2. Again, sorry, I have to, I'm, you know, obligated from my own enjoyment. The Raid Redemption is the best action movie that I've ever seen. I can't universally recommend it because it is fucking brutal. Like, it's very, like, gory, like not very like a horror movie slasher movie is going to be more gory, but like it's fucking like real it's real violent. So I can't always recommend it. Like if you don't like a lot of violence and you like more sanitized action movies, and then maybe something else would be better. Maybe like a Marvel movie might be better or whatever like that. But the Raid Redemption for me is like god tier, like holy shit. Apparently the second one's even better. I haven't gotten around to seeing just yet. What movie? The Raid Redemption. It's a Korean movie? Is it a Korean movie? I think it's a Korean movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a fucking amazing movie. It's a Thai movie, I'm sorry. Indonesian. It is Korean. It's Indonesian. It's both. Gay or European. Yeah, the Raid Redemption is an amazing movie. Speaking of Old Boy's another great movie. Old Boy's a really, really good movie. Oh, when talking about Old Boy, I should clarify. Old Boy, the Korean movie Old Boy is a great movie. I haven't seen the American version. Apparently it's fucking terrible. So, like, I can't speak for it. I don't like to judge things I haven't seen, but apparently the remake is... The English remake is really bad. I'm talking about the Korean movie. I saw the Korean movie, like, I don't know, when I was 20 or something. It's been a long-ass time. The movie's great. It's fucked up, though. Have you seen There Will Be Blood, one of your favorite movies ever? I have seen that movie, and I really like that movie, yes. I think that was the first movie I'd ever seen Daniel Day-Lewis in. I really enjoyed that movie. Also, a fucked up movie. I saw it right when it came out. I should see it again. I drink your milkshake. Drainage! That's why I know with 100% confidence you'll have The Handmaiden if you watch it sometime. I should watch it. I've been watching TV a bit lately instead of movies, so I should watch some couple more movies. Have you seen other Korean movies like Pure or Memories of Murder? No, I haven't. I haven't seen very many foreign films. I haven't seen many films, period, to be honest with you. What's some other Korean movies I've seen? See, like, I'm sorry, I'm ignorant. I'm gonna get a lot of, like, Asian cultures mixed up together because I don't really hear the differences between the language, so I don't know if a lot of these movies, if they are Korean or if they're Japanese or they're Chinese. What are foreign movies I've seen? I've seen, The Raid Redemption, Old Boy, Train to Busan, Parasite. I've seen Parasite. Noroi. Bill asked me to watch Noroi once. It's a horror movie, and there was a scene in that movie that scared the shit out of me. Noroi. What else have I seen? That might be it, actually. Parasite was really good. Who's the Parasite? And for TV shows, I've seen Alice in Borderland, I've seen Squid Game. I'm almost finished with Squid Game. I've also seen Sweet Home or Home Sweet Home, which is about like a monster outbreak and they're stuck in an apartment building. I saw the first season of that. I really like that. I should watch some more of that. I hope that the next seasons of that are good. Did you watch Squid Game with subs or with Greg? With subs, sorry. Sorry to Greg. It would be fucking cool hearing Greg as that guy, though. When I watch a movie that's foreign, I watch it with subs. I don't dub it. If I was playing a game and it had a lot of voice acting and stuff, I would probably also watch it with play it with subs. But because we stream it, I usually put dubs on so everyone can hear it. You don't have to watch the screen. Wait, who's Greg in Squid Game? The main guy, isn't he? Greg voices the I don't know his name. Ji-hoon, the main guy in the English dub. I don't know the names of the characters. This is not because it's a foreign film, by the way, or a foreign TV show. I am this way with big ensemble casts. Like if I watch Game of Thrones, I very rarely remember anyone's name unless they say it over and over and over again. I just remember the actor, which is why when they change the actor in some things, I get annoyed. I think Player 100 in Squid Game 2 and 3 is my most hated character in that whole entire series. I fucking hate that guy. And you're meant to. You're meant to hate him. Fucking boomer rep. Or rep, sorry. Wow, this is a lot of health. Radiant red feather. Everyone, how's it going? Maximiliano. Oh, we're trying to finish WUCHANG today. I don't know how much we have left. Apparently, they told me yesterday that I could easily finish today, but if I get stuck on a boss for a while, then, you know, we'll see how it goes. This feels like the penultimate area to me, or maybe even the last area. Don't see how we're going up from here. The listen should be fun. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I'm curious how much it is like Uncharted. I enjoy the Uncharted games. They're not my favorite, but I enjoy them. Is this to turn the thing off, or is this to turn... Wait, we couldn't use this before. Oh, we could. Yeah, this brought the elevator up. Okay, I see something down there that I didn't get. Do I have to jump off the elevator to get it, or no? What do we think? You think we can jump off? Do you think we can do it? We must be able to do it. Okay, we did it. Now we go down here. The audacity of them to put falling down to get loot puzzles in the game after killing us when we fell off that path into the river and it killed us. Oh, okay. Gay or European, the answer could take weeks. Gay or European. Am I for the future, or did you quit that before? The gay or European thing? It's from a play, I think. Sometimes it gets stuck in my head. I know it from the meme where they it's about Yusuke from Persona 5. Does this call the elevator down? It's already down, it's over here. I know from the Fire Emblem meme. Oh, is it gone through different fandoms for different characters? That's kind of fun. You might like to play Pal World. I don't think it would be good for streams because it's mostly automating everything and letting the Pokemons do the work. But if you like Factorio and games like that, Pal World is a good combination of that and Pokemon boss fights. Oh, really? Oh, maybe I should give it a try then. I do like automation games, although I'm having trouble playing them lately. I was trying to do another Satisfactory run because I've never finished it, and I just get so fatigued at the thought of setting things up in Satisfactory. I don't know what it is about that game. It's just, I think it's just too hard to just do basic shit in that game. I don't know if it's the perspective that's too limited. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Or I need to go get a bunch of hard drives to get the alternate recipes, or maybe it's because it's just too hard to do a big teardown in Satisfactory compared to the power that you get in Dyson Sphere Program and Factorio with the drones. The drones are just so powerful. Like Factorio like legit becomes a different game once you unlock the drones and you start using them properly, and it's so nice. It's such a bump in power, and I feel like you don't really have that bump in power in Satisfactory at any point. Even the jetpack is just kind of like, yeah, whatever. What are the chances of Karen streams? I really want to play Karen. Yeah, I loved Fury. I would also like to play Haven. I have never played Haven. I'd like to play that as well. Did you unlock the hover pack? Comes after jetpack as a game changer, but things are a bit jank until then. I can't remember. I got to the very last leg of Satisfactory where you have to start like getting bauxite and refining it into aluminum, and then I stopped playing. Yeah, Karen looks good. We should play that at some point. Okay, so I've gone around in a circle now. The hover pack doesn't use fuel as a reference. Does it just take stuff from the power grid around you? Because if that's it, then I did get that. I remember having an electric hover pack. Or maybe the jetpack can just do that anyway. Do you think you play Dench Attack? I don't know. This is like the 4th or 5th time it's come up in chat, so maybe there's an audience for it. Wow, that sucked. Another one of these doors. Reminds me of a game called Teardown that you enjoy and make you feel good where are we going kind of game. Is Teardown the game where it's all about making a path between like an electric box or something like that, and it's got like destruction in an environment, or am I thinking of a different game? That's it? Yeah, that came out a while ago, didn't it? Was it good? That got like that made a couple waves. I remember a lot of people talking about that when it was in the trailer phase, and then it came out, and then I never heard anyone talk about it again. Maybe people were just too busy playing it. Oh, we're back at the beginning now, so we've unlocked the way to get back here. JoJo Part 9 chapter is really good. I know you're a huge fan. I think you like it. Yeah, you know me. I love JoJo. That's why I named myself Joe. We love JoJo. Really? No. No, not really. No. I've never seen any JoJo. Or any JoJo, sorry. I'm not a weeb, I just play one on Twitch. He's not a weeb. What does this do? Nothing. Okay. Oh, it unlocked the path forward over here, didn't it? So we can get back up. Actually doing my first Factorio Space Age run with a friend right now. I keep wishing that the game had more combat, either action combat or strategy combat. So like either you get a mech suit or do some Hades-like stuff, or you get drone soldiers to automate fighting. The game doesn't seem to be about that at all, and that bums me out. Did you have a similar experience? I think that there is room for a game like that, but I actually find that the biters are just a huge chore in those games, so having more combat is not for me in that, but I can see where you're coming from. Just another like side progression system in a game like that could be fun. Maybe the reason why the biters are chores is because of what you're saying, that the combat isn't all that fleshed out. Yeah, I think the biters are important for friction, in order to have like a limiting factor, so you can't just like expand willy-nilly, and you have to consider that. The ones on Gleba can fuck off though. I don't like the ones on Gleba, but the worms on Volcanus are really good. I like the worms in Claiming Territory Forever. But yeah, one of my favorite things in the space, not Space Age. Before Space Age, there was really? There was Space Exploration, a mod for Factorio that actually made the planets have a limit, so they're not just procedurally generated forever and ever and ever. Gay Ben, the star and planet, actually you can actually find the edge of the planet. Now you can find, as Washington proved, you actually can get to the edge of a Factorio world, but like it's so big that you're never clearing all of it. It would take, like, you would die of old age before you cleared the Factorio starting planet in base Factorio. But in space exploration, the planet is small enough that you could theoretically kill all of the biters on it, and you could claim the whole entire planet. And that was like always a really fun like end game goal to get, because they're just so fucking irritating. Washington mentioned, yeah, Washington making like a self building train in order to get to the edge of the Factorio world that he just let run. It was a really cool video. I recommend it. It's cool. I get Mandalore vibes from Washington. Anyone else feel me? Can't believe we died there. I didn't love Space Age, sadly. Felt more tedious from the most part. Really, I love Space Age. It was really, really cool. I didn't finish it though, so maybe I agree with you. I don't know. I don't know if it's like if it's an intelligence issue or if it's a patience issue or whatever, but once you get to the point where you have to like super refine your factories and stuff like that, I just find it very hard to find the motivation to keep going. Yeah, I can see the Mandalore vibes. It's the I was on V, but I'm well adjusted vibe. I don't think, was Mandalore ever on V? God, what's V like nowadays? Holy shit. What's V? 4chan. V was their board about video games. Okay, this is a very mean thing that they did here with this elevator that needs to lock in while this thing shoots at you. Oh, V lol. /V. There's a new Avengers trailer I can be less hyped about. Yeah, we were talking about earlier. Not too fussed about it myself, but those movies aren't really for me anymore. I don't know where to go. Over there, maybe? Are you gonna have to redo your whole Witcher 3 video once the DLC drops? Nope. If the DLC's worth it, I'll just do an extension video afterwards. Oh, wow. Kind of stressed? Not a broken mechanic, by the way. I think it's fine for fodder enemies to be able to be just like burst down like that. I think that's part of the fun in different modes of the gameplay. This is where we came from. Okay, so we're going to the left and we're going to see if there's a path forward. We have a lot of mercury, wow. Huh. Okay. Whoa. No slide there. There's a little forward dash step she does sometimes when you're trying to pick something up. My guess is that the way behind us is the way forward, and this is to unlock a path here that links back to a shrine or something. There's going to be something that we push that's going to make some of these platforms like align so we can get back up here. Or maybe not. Return to Worship's Rise in Ruins. Huh? Want to ask you if you have any interest in streaming Saros? I do, but my PlayStation 5 is broken. I went to a store to ask if they could repair it, and they told me that there's only one place in Moncton that does micro soldering, and they told me the location, and I'm like, okay. And I haven't got around to taking it there yet. So I can't stream it, unfortunately. Okay, I don't know what this is over here. Return to Shrine in Ruins? Is this like... Do I want to do this or no? Alright, I'm going to try saying thank you to subs today, but I'm not going to... And bits, but I'm not reading any messages, sorry. Have you read or seen Trainspotting? I've read the opening of Trainspotting, because how could you not? I haven't seen the movie, though, yeah. Thank you, Tenchi-kun, 79 for the resub. Jamming Ben for 17 months. Stormhail for the 15 months. Aim for Press for getting us to medley of voices for some reason. Thank you very much, Henry for Press. Thank you, Henry Wyatt, for the 40 months. Gameplay student for the 12 months, 1 year. Thank you very much. And thank you, K Legal, for the 18 months also. K Legal. Where are we? Wait, I know where we are. We're in that cave where we first found the panda. What game killed your PlayStation 5? None of the games did. It started going on the fritz during Death Stranding 2, but it's not an issue of the GPU or anything like that. It's that the HDMI port on the back is faulty. Like, it boots, it runs, and sometimes I can, like, if I hold the HDMI cable really, really tightly in it, sometimes I can get a connection to show up on the TV, but then as soon as I let go, it breaks. So for a while, I actually got some string, and I wrapped string around the PlayStation 5 and wrapped it really tight around the HDMI cable to, like, really, like, pull it in harshly into the port. And that worked, surprisingly. I got a few extra months out of the PlayStation 5. Like it was stable, but now it's, like, not working very well much. Smart? What, is it smart? Do you think so? Like, I felt kind of handy when I did it, but yeah. I should give myself more credit. I'm actually pretty good at fixing things. I do alright. How's Best Boy Gatsby doing? He's doing pretty good. He might have fleas. Even though he's on flea medication, so he might have fleas. Ah. Poor Gatsby. He's had fleas once before in his life, and he scratched himself so hard that he actually had like red marks under his fur. And when I took him to the vet, she walked into the room. This was the vet that loved Green Day, and she told me that she managed to interview Green Day at one point. And then I was like, I've seen Green Day live, and she's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, what album? And I was like, I can't remember what it was. And then I remember what it was, and I sang a song, and she looked at me like I just farted in her face as I tried to sing Green Day to her. I sang Warning to her, and she was not impressed. Anyway, she walked in and immediately saw like the big red scratch marks that he had on his around his shoulders from scratching, and she was like, "You're here for that, I'm guessing?" I'm like, "Yep." That was a really annoying treatment, by the way. I have to give him a bath every day for a week and a half. And it was winter. It was really difficult. Because if you don't know Gatsby, Gatsby is huge. He's like 120 pounds. Like, he's a gigantic dog. So giving Gatsby a bath was more like just getting him absolutely soaking wet, and scrubbing him down and then rinsing him over and over and over again outside in winter. Gatsby sounds rather great. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a great Gatsby. He's a sweet boy. If you don't plan to stream it, I hope you play Dark Ages DLC. I think you'll love it, especially if you do Master Arenas. I would like to stream it, I just don't know if anyone would like to watch it. But maybe that doesn't matter. I think sometimes I fret about viewership a little too much, and instead of just be like, yeah, some games are gonna have lower viewership, some are gonna have higher. Just do it. But I definitely need to get back on videos because I feel like I don't think I have what it takes to just be a streamer and nothing else. I think people like the mix of game critic doing streams, and there needs to be both sides of it. But, you know. It's not like I'm choosing not to make videos, unfortunately. This is where we fell, isn't it? So we just did all this to unlock a shortcut? What are we doing? I don't know where to go. I'm confused. I'm not dazed. I'm just confused. So I got that going for me. You come back to writing. Your book fans are starving. I did have quite a few book fans, yeah. I used to get emails from people who read them and everything too. Yeah. I don't think those series are ever being finished, unfortunately. They're probably long forgotten by now, so that's okay. Rothfussing? Well, for me, it was that I couldn't financially afford to continue writing the books. With Rothfuss, he just... I don't know what's Rothfuss's problem. Like, I try not to be too judgy about any of this sort of thing because I went through, and still am, going through an extremely tumultuous period of my life that is preventing me from doing the things that I want to do. So, like I don't know. Like, it's easy to look at someone, like Rothfuss and George R.R. Martin are way more successful than me, though, so it seems unthinkable to me that they would have something similar going on in their lives, but maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Is this it? No. Does this take us back down to the beginning? Okay, I might have to just go back to the very beginning of this level, use the shrine, and then try and full clear it or something. Let's go down this elevator and see. I think this takes us back to the beginning, doesn't it? I'm sure this has been answered 1,000 times before, but there's a reason why you don't put little notes at the beginnings of your videos, even your big YouTube bio saying, hey, I stream on Twitch, blah, 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 blah. Because I'm shit. I'm really, really bad at self-promoting. Like, I'm bad at this job, man. Like, I shouldn't have this job. Like, I don't know how to do any of this. I should be tweeting to my 100,000 plus followers on Twitter every single time I go live, and I just don't like to bother people. I don't even know if I still have my login for Twitter. What about blooting? I could be blooting too, yeah. I'm not built for this, man. Like, I'm generally like the opposite of a narcissist. Like, I don't like a lot of attention. I hate getting compliments. Like, just, I don't know. Like, I just don't like this shit. I like telling stories. I like entertaining people. So I do have some of that in me. I really, really love making people laugh. Making people laugh is probably my favorite thing, to be honest. I really love making people laugh. Always have. I just didn't have this, like, maybe I should have gone into comedy when I was growing up, but I didn't have the confidence, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, like, I'm really bad at, like, doing this sort of thing. Like, I'm sure there's a numbers person that's, or a more business-orientated kind of manager person that would look at, like, the platform that I have and would just be like, my god, like the success that this guy is having could be like increased tenfold if he just did all these things and fucking promoted himself and stuff like that. But then again, maybe not. Like, maybe part of the reason why I have the success I do is because I don't do all those things. Maybe if I was the kind of person who did all the promoting thing, maybe people would find me like too insufferable and they'd be like, yeah, fuck it, I don't want to watch Joe anymore. Whoa, 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 whoa. Does that have a telegraph? Wow, through the wall, huh? To shreds, you say? One thing I always appreciate is shouting out creators at the end of your videos. I think it's really cool highlighting people that added the conversation about games. I don't really do that anymore, do I? Don't make videos anymore either. Who have I given shoutouts to in videos? Mandalore. Back when Mandalore like legit had like fewer subscribers than me, and I was like, this is not gonna age well at all. Like, it's like 1 month after this, he's gonna be like miles ahead of me. So let me get my dig in while I can. Soul Porpoise. I remember Soul Porpoise. Turbo Button. Nova Canoe. Shammy. We don't talk about Shammy anymore. Sorry. Mr. B-Tongue. I don't think I ever gave Mr. B-Tongue a shout out at the end of the video. I did shout out Mr. B-Tongue's stuff during one of the Fallout videos for sure, though. Elon Musk, yeah, Elon Musk. Nikki Jakey. I mentioned Nikki Jakey in the Witcher 3 video. I miss Mr. B-Tongue. Last night I heard Mr. B-Tongue was doing a blog on a critic site by the name of Seamus Young. I read some of his articles now and then, and they were pretty good. Mr. B-Tongue and Seamus Young's. And then Seamus Young, unfortunately, he died. He passed away a couple years ago, I think. Kidney complications, I want to say? Was it 20-sided? I think it might have been 20. 20-sided rings a bell. Maybe it was that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think Young passed away, unfortunately. He was not old. Like I think he was only a little older than me. Maybe he was younger than me at the time that he passed away. I don't know. Rip, yeah, it's sad. Oh, that is the wrong spell. Maybe we should put the one that does lifesteal on, so we can at least get some health back when we use it. Have Joe beat the old man in white? Yes. We beat him yesterday. If I remember correctly, you mentioned Crip in the Hearthstone video. Am I misremember things? I think I had a character named Skip the Crip at some point, because I used to watch Criparian's videos back in the day. Brian Kibler Gaming. I don't know. I was into Hearthstone for a while there, unfortunately. He was 50 years old when he died. Really? He was that old? I thought he was younger than that. Okay. That's still too young for death, obviously, but I thought he was a bit younger than that. That's really sad. Holy shit. I think he used to do a podcast with Errant Signal, who was a YouTuber that I used to like quite a bit, and for some reason he said something one day that annoyed me forever because I'm a capricious fuck, and I stopped watching his content, which is not good of me, by the way. Joe's an OG Forzen fan. Don't think I've ever been a Forzen fan. No shade against him, I just haven't tried his content. In Deadlock, when Billy, the Batweapon character, kills Shiv, the knife guy, he says, "Bat eats knives every time." Made me think of you and your wrong thing on. Yeah, I saw someone posted it on the subreddit. Yeah. Are you playing any new game with Wee Bill? What did we try recently? We're off Hunt Showdown again because we got mad. We played EVE Online just is making an extraction shooter, and we played a couple rounds of that, and that seemed pretty good, surprisingly. We were like, yeah, we'll check this out when it fully comes out. It seemed like a better marathon to us, but I don't know if it has any legs. And... I'm sorry, what? Huh? What'd I say? I have an audio saying Bat beats knife from Yakuza playthrough. I think it probably does in the context of the game, yeah. EVE Online extraction shooter. Yeah, so the MMO EVE Online, they had a shooter for a while. I can't remember what it was called. Team 541 or some shit like that, and then they discontinued it. And now they're coming out with an extraction shooter that's kind of like Marathon. Dust, there you go. An extraction shooter. I can't remember what it was called. We played it like a couple weekends ago. they did like a stress test or whatever, and we tried it, and it was actually not that bad. So me and Bill played EVE Online for a little bit. He was way more into it than I was. I played with him for like a couple months, and I liked it, but I didn't love it enough to go like balls in on. Sorry, all in, not balls in. All in on EVE Online, unfortunately. But we tried the extraction shooter a couple weeks ago, and it was all right. And we also he really likes 40K, so I started playing Space Marine 2 with him, and we did a session of that. And that was pretty good. Yeah, I was having fun playing Space Marine 2. We should play some more sometime. We're doing the co-op campaign. He already played it, so. I think the next game, I haven't played Space Marine 1. I have it, but I haven't played it. We just started with 2. I think the next game that we're going to try out when it finally comes out is Hunger. Hunger is an extraction shooter that looks pretty good. Although, there's something about extraction shooters that are annoying lately when they have a lot of loot, is that it takes so long for the loot to pop up so you can actually pick it up off the ground. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you find when you find a container and it opens the UI and it's like your character's rummaging through and the box has to fill up with a timer in order for you to see what it is, and then you have to like fucking take it out, and this is just irritates the fuck out of me. I don't like this part of extraction shooters. Did you watch the starts videos? I don't know what that is, sorry. Is that a Warhammer thing? I'm not really into Warhammer. I will probably play the 40K, Total Warhammer 40K game when it comes out, though, because it looks pretty good. I think Bill would like me to get to start building an army, but the hundreds of unpainted models that he has in his pile of shame is not doing me any favors, let me tell you. Okay, so again, I'm sorry that we're going around in circles. I'm completely lost. I have no idea where to go. Did you see the trailer for Emberville, the game Code Carnage is working on? I did, yeah, it looked not bad. I might check it out. I'm not sure. Code Carnage seems like an alright kind of guy. I don't know much about him, but whenever I've checked in on his streams and stuff, like he seems pretty chill. Did we go... Okay, I don't think we went down there. Is that just decorative? Is that where Shadowheart dies? Like, where... If Bloodborne 2 ever escaped containment, what feature carried over from Elden Ring would be a deal breaker for you? I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any features in Elden Ring that would be a deal breaker. There's like a design philosophy that would be a deal breaker, which would be whatever the fuck they were trying out with Millennia and Radagon and stuff like that. It definitely feels like at the end of Elden Ring base game, they were experimenting with the idea of we don't really know what the proper response is to some of these moves and strings, but so let's just throw them in there because the game is meant to be hard and our player base is good enough to figure it out. And they went a little bit too hard on that and ended up with some very frustrating moments in the game. But they backed off of that significantly in the DLC. I would say that the only boss in the DLC that's actually bad is the last boss. And I don't know if it's that they once again tried that philosophy of like let's see if the players can figure this out, or they just didn't tune it properly, like in terms of like performance wise. Like I would say that boss's worst problem is that how much it tanks your frames per second and makes it so you can't really play very well and you can't see. Like it's so hard to see what he's doing. But then again, like the sheer, I don't know if anyone's ever looked this up, by the way, but like it's really fucking funny if you go and find the collected patch notes. The sheer amount of nerfs that Radahn got like, oh my god. Like, I thought it was just that they cleaned up the cross slash that he did. No, 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 no. If you are interested in Elden Ring and all that, and you've never looked that up, holy shit! The nerfs across the board on that fight are insane. I don't think they've ever tweaked a boss that heavily tweaked. I don't think they've ever changed the boss that heavily ever in the history of all their games. Usually they don't change anything at all. Joe, you apologize when you're killing person after receiving when yelling don't shoot. Nope. It's a PvP game. Sometimes I'm gonna PvP. Man, Reddit ruined that game. Arc Raiders. The DLC one? Yes. Yeah. Unwholesome? I know, I'm sorry. I have two personalities. The nicest person you ever meet, and twisted fucking psychopath. And it depends on what game I'm playing. Yeah, it sucks when people play a game in an interesting way. I think that it was interesting that the way that the culture developed in Arc Raiders, that a lot of people wanted to cooperate and stuff like that. That was fun, but when it came to people got like toxic about it, like toxic cooperation, being like, you know, well, I'm just gonna loot this container that you're clearly looting at the same time, but you know, like, it's fine because we're all cooperating, right? We're all in this together, right? It's like, no, I was here first, motherfucker. Fuck off. Like, no, I spent the key to open this area. Like, I get first dibs, and you can pick up whatever I leave behind afterwards. Like, no, we're meant to be working together. Like, no, fuck that. That said, I wouldn't be opposed to a PvE mode in Arc Raiders because I feel like the combat against the AI enemies was actually really interesting. Are we on pace to finish the game today, chat? I don't think so because I don't know. I don't know where to go. Like, I'm lost. Go down here? Uh-oh. Joe doing his 5th lap of the area. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a place to go. Maybe it was just dropping down here. You ever played any Fable games? I haven't, no. That's a big gap in my gamer knowledge, yeah. I mean, if you have the key and they have PvP on the mode, you should always expect a potential confrontation, otherwise the co-op isn't genuine. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm a PvP supporter. I think that the game is way more interesting when there can be betrayals and people will shoot each other. And the culture of that game became that even a lot of content creators were getting harassed. I think Psycho Ghost stopped playing Arc Raiders because whenever he engaged with PvP, a lot of people in his community and would push back against him and call him like a scumbag and stuff like that. And I just feel like that's kind of ridiculous. All right, so it was jumping down here that we needed to go. That was surprisingly well hidden. Holy shit. Miss a couple streams, how you like after playing it through the best parts of the game? I like this game a lot, yeah. If I had played this before Lies of P, this would be my favorite Souls-like that isn't made by From. As it is now, it's probably in the top 10. Definitely an impressive game. I like it quite a bit. I would recommend it to anyone who really loves these games. Level design was a highlight. Not doing any favors right now because I'm lost, but I think we can move forward now. Was it over here? Or over the... Okay, let's just kill these guys and see. Bro, are you okay? No. I have fallen again. Thank you for the 19 months. FredBet96, thank you for the 27. QSDC, thank you. NickStar21 for the 9 months also. And thank you, ESEF, for the 18 months. Thank you. I am saying thank you to bits and subs again, but I'm not reading out the messages. So I hope that's okay. If you would really like your messages to read out when you get a sub, then I would suggest you wait until I say that I'm doing that again. And again, because of me, I want to apologize again. I'm sorry for the weird kind of in-between period that we are in streams and streaming culture at the moment. I can't talk about what's going on just yet. I probably will be able to talk about it in a couple weeks or a couple months. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And a lot of things will make sense. Well, they won't make sense. They'll make more sense. But thank you for tolerating with it. I appreciate it. Mafia came knocking. I wish. Okay, so where were we when we died? He just fell. Imagine falling. No worries, but as a Canadian, you should profusely apologize for profusely apologizing. I have been talking to another Canadian a bit recently, and it's been funny having those back and forths of sorry, sorry, sorry. Is this the way forward? Oh. I'm sorry. That looks like the way forward. I don't remember coming down here. Apparently I came down here. Did we open this? Are there any childhood games that you couldn't beat and when going back later as an adult still can't beat? I don't think I'll ever beat Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That game was really hard. I played that co-op with a friend of mine, Chris from Romania. I hope he's doing well. Fuck, I haven't thought about Chris from Romania for fucking ages. I used to have sleepovers at his house, and his family was so nice to me. Oh man. He was like my best friend when I was 8 or 9, something like that. Chris with a K. Is that how he introduced himself? Yes, he did actually for a little bit. Man, I haven't thought about him in so long. I hope he's doing well. I lost touch with him when I went back to Wales, so I haven't seen him since then. And we used to play that game. We used to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the Super Nintendo. Right? I think so. Or am I getting it mixed up with a Welsh friend? I think we did that, yeah. I couldn't beat Bart's Nightmare for the Super Nintendo when I was a kid, and I couldn't beat Mystical Ninja. And if I played them again now, maybe I could, especially with save states, but like I don't think I've gone back and tried. But there was plenty of games I couldn't beat when I was a kid. Did you beat Zombies? I don't think we beat Zombies, no. Uh-oh. Oh, ActRaiser 2. I couldn't beat ActRaiser 2. That game was too hard and just also kind of awkward. And it didn't have the town building part of it, so I couldn't be ass beating it. But that was pretty difficult. How about the other way around? I beat Battletoads as a kid. I don't think I could do that again. I think you could. I think that those games probably aren't as hard as you think they were. You can also just use save states and nudge nudge wink wink beat them, right? Where am I going? Over here? Where's my bloodstain? See, that looks like the way forward, because I don't remember beating that boss, but... I mentioned it before, but someone I know used to speedrun ActRaiser 2, and speedrun so particularly has it has a ton of frame perfect tricks. Yeah, I remember us talking about ActRaiser 2 a little bit years ago, Sareth. Yeah, I was really disappointed after ActRaiser 2. I remember renting it, and I was expecting there to be like an updated town building portion of it, and there wasn't. And I would beat the levels, and then it would look like it was going to turn into the town building portion because it had like an overworld map that you can go and shoot to beat the levels, pick the levels, and then it just didn't happen. Yeah. ActRaiser 1 is a really cool game because it was like a side-scrolling thing and a town builder in one. Very arcadey though. It wasn't like a big SimCity sort of thing, but it was really cool. I loved that game when I was a kid. It's my least watched video on the channel, I think, is the ActRaiser video for true fans only. The downside has iframes in it, so you can use it to stand on top of certain bosses and unlock them. There was a game with iframes before Dark Souls 1? Wow. Okay, was it over here? Yeah, here we are. Okay, we can get our bloodstain back. Okay, let's not die. So you played Ship, Dog, and Wolf? Nope, never heard of it, sorry. Sounds like one of those grain, sheep, and lettuce puzzles or whatever the fuck. Step away from the ledge. He's kind of giving like Viking vibes. Okay, so this is a new path forward. So what was the one that I went over there? Was that also a path that I didn't see before, or is that just linking back to like this? Let's go down here and then we'll go back to their path in a second. Maybe this is the side way. This looks like it's just for treasure over here. Lustrous red feather. Increases damage dealt with 9 discipline skills are known. How many do we have? We have 3. We need 2 more. Okay, that might be a good one to get. Alright, what's in here? Have these doors ever been the way forward, or have they always been like side optional areas? What is better level design, this or Elden Ring? I played neither. Elden Ring has better world design, easily. Level design, this might beat it out for complexity, because it's been consistently that way the whole way through, whereas, like, what are the areas in Elden Ring that are really good level design? Like, complicated paths, lots of things to explore. Farum Azula, Stormvale Castle. Raya Lucaria, not really, but it is pretty good. Like, it's not complex, but it does have some paths. Haligtree, maybe a little bit. I don't know, that feels really linear to me. The Fire Manor is kind of linear too. Lindell's amazing. Yeah, Lindell with the sewers, yeah. They're pretty close together, actually.
Me? I take. Tell me. Here further in.
Uh-oh.
A pity. Tell me. The shop. Off those. Tell me. What? Oh, everything an old. Still chasing illusions. Then go on. Take that leap forward.
I was cooking, but I just wanted to go back to iframes to say that my brother, when I explained them to him, he said that they are in fact bullshit. This may or may not have been playing a fighting game with him. Yeah, I like iframes a lot now, but learning them at the time was very counterintuitive. Like, despite playing a lot of games, I think it wasn't until Dark Souls 1, when I was trying to play the game without a shield, that I had to properly learn about all the iframes and everything like that. So that was my first proper exposure to them, like, consciously, instead of just intuitively feeling them out, sort of thing. Does Zelda have iframes? Does Ocarina of Time have iframes on some of the leaps? It must, right? So I must have understood that like way before, like 20 years before or whatever. But again, not in a conscious way. I end up liking the sewer level in Elden Ring quite a bit on my recent playthrough. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, Elden Ring has a lot of cool level and world design. It gets back to the heights of Dark Souls 1 IMO, although I don't think anything is better than going through Undeadburg the first time into Undead Parish. Okay, is this going to be a boss? Because I would very much like to go and spend my Mercury before I fight a boss. We have fallen. God, I want Sekiro 2 so much. Yeah, me too. Sekiro 2 would go hard. Or just Bloodborne with Sekiro's grapple and Sekiro's parry mechanic and Elden Ring's jump button would be incredible, I think. Wait, was this here the whole time? Or did it just open? I think iframes have been a bit too overutilized central mechanic in games. I really like that Silksong ditched the dark dash and made it more about positioning. See, I really like the dark dash. I liked having it on a cooldown, and feeling out when I can use it and when it's going to be back up again. And yeah, I like that a lot. I do agree they might be overused though. Can we get level 10 sword? We can. Nice. Enhance a weapon to level 10. I thought Sekiro has a jump and a jump attack. It does, yeah. That's good too. Is it Path of Exile? This is very much like Path of Exile, yes. In this tree. Very overwhelming. If we go over here, I think we can unlock some more stuff. Still saying Exile? Yeah. I like iframes though. I think they're fun. Thank you, Licken, LICQN, for the 30 months also. Thank you. Hopefully I'm saying your name somewhere close. Yeah, I think maybe this was closed off until we fell down here and opened it up. So there is another path over there that we didn't do. Okay. All right, let's keep forward. Let's go forward, though. I'd like to get out of this area. We've been here for too long. This is really cool. What if you make a game enjoyable without any upgrades? Like how you begin the game is exactly how the game ends in terms of your character. There are plenty of games that are like that. Progression systems really are only in place that have like have a supplementation for the player getting better. It feels good for your character to get stronger as well as you're getting stronger. People really enjoy that, and it's also a really great way to have a difficulty release valve. That if the player can't get better, then instead of having to go to a different mode, they can just make their character get better in place of them.
Where am I? Who? Wuchang. Why you?
Why you?
Monster. No. No. No.
Ring the bell pinwheel to reunite with Face of Past.
I really love the birthday present you gave me, sis.
That's it? Okay. Sometimes you get an item. Alright. There's also like anti-games where, like Life is Strange, where the main character actually gets weaker and dumber as the story goes on, but the player has to persevere, yeah. What was the thing we did, Sareth? We did a game jam together. Together is like you did almost everything. So saying that we did it together is doing a lot of heavy lifting. But I can't remember what the theme was. But it was something like devolution or something like that, or degenerating. I can't remember what it was. And we took the concept and we made a like a slice of vertical slice of a Metroidvania, where instead of you finding power-ups, you actually started with everything on your character, and you actually had to go into rooms and give up powers to unlock the way forward. So it became, you have to like be more clever and understand how to get around the world as you lost movement upgrades and power upgrades as you played it more. I don't know if there's like a full game concept there, but it was a fun experiment that we did. Can't remember what the theme was. Sacrifice, maybe? I don't know. The pathological museum is winning. Sure. That actually sounds interesting enough. I'd pay $15 for a 40+ hour game. I know, right? Yeah, yeah. It has to all be like meticulously hand animated too, and absolutely gorgeous with one of the best soundtracks ever made in a game. Yeah, but any more than $15, no, it's too expensive. No way. That's the going price now. Would be greedy to ask for anything more than that. Yeah, what if it's 3D? If it's 3D. Oh, man. Ooh, pretty. Wow. It was 3D. Yeah, the game we made was 3D. Yeah. That was a fun experience. I went and played. I don't know how many games I played in that game jam, but I went and played a bunch of them. I left comments and everything. It was fun. Phew! Alright, that was close. Every game is $15 if you're patient enough. Not Nintendo games. And not Factorio either. I watched all these streams, but man, from what I've seen, massive props for enemy variety. Yes, good enemy variety in this game. Good level variety too. Visually, like theme of level variety could be a bit better. Like the start of the game was a bit samey, but like it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it's had really great enemy variety. Game kind of slaps, not gonna lie, I like it. I guess it goes to show you how much Souls fatigue there is in a game that's this good and is doing this formula this well. Is like, even for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it's not like, whoa. Like if this came out, I don't know, 5 years ago, I'd be like, holy shit. But now it's like, That did not hit me. No, hit it. Okay. Or maybe I'm becoming one of those critics now that I hate, which is like, you know, it's good, but it doesn't do anything new. Meh. Maybe I'm that kind of person now. This kind of feels like what Lost Izalith should have been in Dark Souls 1, huh? Jody, you've always been that person, but I don't think I have been, actually. Lustrous Red Feather. And Avian Tear. What's the Avian Tear? Contains 100,000 red mercury, also grants maximum madness, prevents madness loss for an extended duration. Wow. Thank you, Master Elia, for the 24 months, and thank you, 2 years. Thank you, Cozy Gnome, for the 7 months too. Very cozy. Not reading messages, sorry. If you would like to repeat your message in chat, and if I catch it and I think it's okay to read out, then I can do that. I know that may seem paradoxical, but the reason why I'm not reading messages out loud when it comes to subs and everything like that is because I feel like beholden to read them out, and if it's about something I don't want to talk about right now, then I want the plausible like deniability that, oh, I just didn't see it. So you can try that. Did this guy respawn, or is there just another one over here? No, fight him. Don't fight me. Let me see your butt. Uh-oh. Oh, we're done. Okay. Thank you, Quick Marco, for 3-6 as well. 3 years. Thank you, Quick Marco. I wish I was a cozy gnome. You know what I haven't had in ages? I haven't had a bath. It's been years since I've had a bath. I would like to have a bath. I've had showers. Again, when I say this, people are like, wow, you must stink. I've had showers, obviously. I'm a very clean person. I want to have a bath. I used to lay in the bath and read. The problem with having a bath, though, if you really need a bath, is that you're just kind of just laying in a pool of your own dirt. So you really should have a shower before the bath. And then you get into the Cowboy Bebop live action meme where about like shower, bath, shower. You ever sick with the flu or something and you get into the bath and the warmth just like runs through you and you're just like, oh, it's like, it's almost worth being sick. You're like, oh my god, I feel so good right now. It feels so nice. What if you could bottle that? Okay, Rick and Morty? Yeah. This Rick staged a coup and took over the factory where we make these biscuits. We took that Rick and we bottled it, and we put it in every Rick wafer so you can experience being that Rick again and again. Okay, so this is a very large area. Let's go left instead of right this time and see if we can get around to the other side. Don't +2 me, I just literally just verbatim said the fucking Rick and Morty bit. Nice reference. Sick reference, bro. References are out of control. Remember that period of time when almost all humor was just making references to something? That was a dark period of time for nerd culture and the internet, huh? When did that end? Yesterday? Henry? That's not a reference, though. Is it? Is that referential humor? It's just a meme. Excuse me. I feel like I should have found my bloodstain by now. Why have I not found it? One must heed the teachings of the primordial deity to unlock his gate. Huh? Speaking of outdated humor, have you seen the Avengers trailer? Yeah, I didn't see much humor in that. Props to your emote artists. I miss them every day. What do you mean? Oh, is this like trying to get a gift sub technique? Ooh. Yeah, we have some of the best emotes on the platform, I think. It's really cool. I'm very blessed. True. With your own emote. What a flex. Every streamer says that, but it's true in this case. I don't know. Sometimes I find a streamer and I go through their emotes and I'm kind of like, ooh. Can only be opened with Soulbird Shard. Left Soulbird Shard, right? Huh? Whoa. This is cool. I thought we were at the end, but we're not. There's that whole room that we didn't go through earlier too. Shit. This is the peak of art. It's like a modern day Mona Lisa. Doms. Found some screenshots of the jam game. Remembered how I had to scramble to make variants of so many of the level pieces because I saw levels you were making with them. Yeah, I started. I remember you were really surprised when there were like floor pieces that you made that I turned upside down and started using them for the ceiling, so the room looked different. You're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, just some variety. Yeah. That was a fun time. You can post it if you want, Sarah. I don't know if you want to, by the way. Like, you know, just pretend that you're not hearing me if you don't want to. But like, yeah. Uh-oh. Mean. What? Double kill. Other NPCs fight amongst each other here. In Ultima Online, you could play as a tamer, and you could tame like this special horse called a Nightmare that was actually really strong. And you could also tame like drakes and dragons if your level got high enough. It was one of the hardest skills, maybe even the hardest skill to have. But like if you did that, you were just pretty much unstoppable. Like they were so strong. You also have to have like a almost capped taming in order to tame a dragon, but you could control a dragon with less taming if you bought one from someone. So there was always like this risk reward thing that you could go to a tamer who would get you a dragon, and then you just hope that your dragon wouldn't die as you were using it to like farm shit. No confirmation anything after 007. Yeah, we might do the Doomed Arcade DLC. I would like to do that, but we also haven't done the Eternal DLC either. I don't know if I don't know how Shooter would go at the moment, but maybe it'd be fine. Something about this music reminds me of an Undertale track. What about Control Resonant? When is it out? Alright, I'm going in here. I'm not fighting you next to the poison. September 24th. That's a fair ways away. Yeah, we'll probably play it. Should we do like a speedrun refresh of Control 1 beforehand, or no? I don't think we need to do that, but there's a bunch of DLC for that we didn't do. There was also a bunch of DLC for Alan Wake 2 that we didn't do either. I think it's the sound that's very vaguely like bells chiming. It's a bit like the waterfall music in Undertale. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's definitely the chiming that's doing it. And there are a lot of these guys. Ever played any of the XCOMs? No, I've never played an XCOM game. I don't think I would enjoy it though. Oh, did I get it and I tried it out when it first came out? I can't remember. You've seen me on stream in my Nagito luck, so I don't know if I would like to play an XCOM game and just miss 99% shots over and over and over and over and over again. It would be fun to name the soldiers after chatters, though, and see people could get infested. There's only one story DLC you didn't do for Control, and the other is a roguelike mode. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it to go back and do all that sort of stuff. Playing Quantum Break would be fun, though. I heard that game's kind of bananas. Alright, where are we going? Did you end up liking this guy where might roll for dodging correctly? Yeah, I like it. I've liked it right from the start. Yeah, it's good. I think it's a fun way to reward you staying in and dealing with all of the attacks. However, it's they kind of undermine their own system by making it so it's really easy to get Skyborn Might by doing like just attack combos with your weapon. So maybe they should let you bank more charges or something, or have more ways to spend it that aren't magic. But yeah, I'm fairly limited with my implementation of the system right now, or usage of the system. Sorry, not implementation. Alan Wake 2's DLC is definitely more interesting. How long would it take to do that? We have to play the whole game again, wouldn't we? And I like that game, but I don't know if chat likes that game enough to do it all over again. Would you? Yeah, there's like one of the DLCs adds like a different route of the game and changes a bunch of stuff, I thought. Going deeper on the spiral. DLC is separate. There's also New Game Plus added with new concepts, and that's different. It would take longer, though it has some interesting stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about. Wasn't it? Doesn't that count as DLC? Like the New Game Plus thing they added? That's that has like a true ending or some shit. I thought that's what they added. Am I wrong? I mean, it's me. I'm usually not wrong. I'm almost always right. I'm so rarely wrong that I don't even know how to handle being wrong. Training was there from the start. Oh, New Game Plus was there from the start, wasn't it? Yeah, was that always there? Huh, okay. I wonder if there's going to be an Alan Wake 3. Or maybe they're just going to make, like, Remedy Avengers from now on. I'm not stubborn, I'm right would be one hell of a podcast subtitle. I think because it's a podcast, it would probably be more like I'm not stubborn, I'm alt-right, but yeah. Welcome to the Grift store. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that where we came from? Or is that where we came from? We need to go over there somehow. Is it over this way? Maybe it's this way. You got pivot room. Maybe so that's true, yeah. I don't know how you can have so little going on in your life that you can get that angry about media. I understand criticism, obviously I'm a critic, but a lot of these videos, they go beyond like just like, hey, here's the things I think are wrong with this, into very impassioned, like this is gonna lead to the fall of civilization, blah 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 blah. Like I don't know. I guess that's the grift, right? That's where they're getting like they're making people mad, so they'll send them money and everything like that. Like like most of these people don't even believe this shit, right? They're just preying on some masses? I don't know. It's an insult to my entire... Yeah. Like, they're lying, right? Just be a young adult male. I'm a young adult male! Right? Right? Define adult. Oh, we're really starting this podcast. Holy shit. Damn. Okay. All right. Apparently you're all coming with me too. Interesting. All right. So I should take that Kick sponsorship then, huh? Jelly Jonah exclusively on Kick. Okay, so there must be a path to the left after we come down here that I missed. Unscientific control resonant pull up. What's winning? Need to sneeze. Excuse me. Control plus Alan Wake 2 DLC with 49% of the vote. Nothing with 31. Control DLC, Alan Wake 2 DLC, Control Restream is the lowest one. Okay, so we're definitely not doing a Control Restream. Okay. Move my window up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's up here, I'm guessing. How did I just walk past this? Was I like, let me like finish the perimeter search before I go up the stairs, or was there like something that blocked it first? Joe should skip the alt-right arc and into looks maxing. Nah, I've already hit my max of that, sorry. It's pathetic. Oh, is this it? I think Joe should join BreadTube. I'm not an alt-right podcast host, but I'm not a BreadTuber either. Sorry, no thank you. Although I do like some of that content. What about a Jim Bro channel? I could do a Jim Bro channel, yeah. I was working on like a crash course to fitness and starting resistance training video last year, and then I moved, and the move I moved suddenly, like ahead of schedule, and because of that that got put on the back burner. I didn't get back to it. There were like 1,000 of those. Yeah, I know, but the intent was that it was for my community, my audience. It wasn't for like to reach more people. It was like, hey, if you're in my audience, you know who I am. This might benefit some people that hear as like as information. When I started going to the gym and resistance training, I started talking about it on stream. There's like maybe a dozen or so people, maybe even more than that, that actually started going as well. So you know, when you're in someone's community and they start making some life changes, sometimes they can kind of like propagate and ripple out a little bit. Find all gates containing benedictions. Oh, okay, so we found them all. Started the gym, and some of your previous tips have helped me. It's not so bad, huh? Like, it's not so scary. Like, the first time you go, it can be quite nerve-wracking, but after that, you get used to it. And I think if you start going to the gym, eventually you're like, shit, why wasn't I doing this all along? This isn't so bad. I haven't gone to the gym in ages now. It's not for lack of wanting to. The gym is expensive? Is it? They're not the best gyms, but they're good enough. Planet Fitness is pretty cheap. I think that's one of the cheapest ones. It's like, what, $20 a month, something like that? I go to a Good Life gym, and I can't remember how much it is a month. $65 maybe? Oh wow, we're getting wrecked. That's so much? Well, for a place you're gonna go and use their machines like 2 or 3 times a week, and for the effect that it's gonna have on your body and longevity, I think it's a bargain. But again, that's one of the more expensive gyms. It's not the most expensive, one of the more expensive ones. You could probably find a cheaper one. That's like Good Life is like a mid-range one. Like Planet Fitness, I think, is like half of that, maybe even a third of that. The gym equipment there is very expensive. Yes, it costs a lot of money to maintain all that stuff, yeah. And I know that for sure because the fucking pec deck is always fucking broken. Just start doing a routine even at home, starting to be the issue. Yeah, but you're kind of limited on what you can do at home. So I would recommend going to a gym, or at least like learning some more that you can do with some of the machines, so you can feel out what you can, what you should be hitting. I think with a couple of dumbbells and a solid surface, it doesn't have to be a bench, but something bench-ish. You could pretty much do everything except for like lat pull downs, pull-ups sort of thing. I don't know. I don't trust doorways to hang a pull-up bar, but if I did, I could probably do everything at home. Video would do well for this sort of thing, huh? And yet the Good Girl machine is always operational. The Good Girl and the Bad Girl machines are goated. I love those machines. They feel so good. First time you go on them, you feel like something's going to break in your pelvis, but after that, they feel so good. Good Girl machine and Bad Girl machines are hip abductors and hip adductors. And those are some yikes ways of describing those machines because you keep opening and closing your legs. Where's the bad boy machine and the good boy machine? The hip thrust machine? Yeah, that could be it. What are your thoughts on gym versus general cardio training? Like going to the gym versus going on run cycling? They're two completely different things. I think that if you go to the gym for cardio, that you're probably wasting your time. However, if you like the culture, if you like the sense of community you get at the gym, then great, go have your fitness. But if you're gonna just go to the gym to do cardio, you might as well just go for walks or go or get a bike, and you can actually cycle in nature in the fresh air and stuff like that. Obviously, if you live in a place that's cold a lot of the time, then yeah, you're gonna be limited. But yeah, like to me, gyms are there for primary first and foremost. Gyms are there for that sense of like camaraderie, that you're actually going to have some sort of community there, and you feel like you're seeing other people, and they can give you like more accountability and stuff, like you shared accountability. And then secondly, after that's for resistance training. There's lots of programs at the gym that you can join, like cycling stuff and everything like that. Pilates, those can be pretty good for changing your behavior. But after that's resistance training. Like cardio machines at the gym are it's just go for walks and stuff. Driving my car to the gym to walk on a machine is peak gym bro move. Yeah, I walk to the gym. That's how I get a decent workout. It's about a 40-minute walk to the gym, and then I do all of my exercises, and I walk between my sets. Unless it's really busy. If it's really, really busy and I think someone's going to take the machine, then I'll stay on the machine. I'll just stand next to it. But I will do more steps between my sets, and then I'll walk home. And by the time I've done all that, I'm usually above my 10K steps for the day, and I've done my full resistance training as well. Use sunscreen up? I don't. Don't tell Mouse, but no, I do not wear sunscreen. I should get some. 40-minute walk is insane? What do you mean? I do multiple 40-minute walks a day, usually. I love walking. Walking isn't really cardio, though. Walking is exercise, but it's not really cardio. If you're not getting your heart rate up, you're not really getting cardio. So I don't get much cardio. It's one of my problems with fitness, is that I don't get much. My main source of cardio is a rowing machine. I don't go on it enough lately. When I go to the grocery store, I load up my backpack with lots and lots of heavy stuff, though. Maybe that counts as cardio. I do feel like my heart rate gets up when I'm carrying stuff home. So maybe that can count as light cardio. What is this? This looks really cool. I really enjoyed this area. As a fellow locomotion enjoyer, come on, baby, do the locomotion. Do you prefer backtracking the same way, or you came, or making a lap? I prefer making a lap, but it's not always possible. But usually when I walk to the gym and I walk back, sometimes I take a different route home, so it's a little different. Is there a term for kind of low intensity cardio you get from walking? Just extra light cardio? I don't know if cardio is the right word for that. It would just be exercise or just movement, which is good for you. Don't get me wrong. Like if you're someone who walks right now and you're like, wow, now I'm doing cardio, why am I bothering? No, it's still really, really good for you. It's just a different sort of exercise. In the same way that in the same that resistance training is a different form of exercise. Holy shit. Can you ride bikes in Moncton? Yep. Why is the water not killing us? Oh, it's showing character growth and development. Okay. The panda hat is just really elevating the sequence right now. Damn. This is the 40-minute walk Joe makes to the gym. We got level 10 spear and level 10 sword, so we can use the spear just as well as anything else right now. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any switches because I'm used to the sword at this point, but that's good to know. Do we want some feathering? Okay, let's get some feathering. That was a cool sequence. I liked it. Okay, so we're gonna go on break. We're over 2 hours, and I've been singing to myself in my head. I need to pee to the Canadian national anthem for the last 45 minutes. So I need to go and take care of that. So I'll be back soon, and we will see what's up here. If there is some side bosses that I've missed that anyone in chat knows about that I need to kill before this, or else this will lock me out, then we'll see. Yeah. Can we hear it? I need to pee. Really, really badly. I really need to pee. Like that's it. Okay. Anyway, so let me put some boobs on the screen, and here we go. We're back. 5 minutes. Sorry, I'm eating a banana. You want a girl that will wear a dress like this, but also will have the panda hat on the same time. It's peak. Okay, Ben Star. Does Ben Star eat bananas? Is he a banana enjoyer? If I was a girl, I wonder how big my boobs would be. You ever think about stuff like that? No? Really? How big are your man boobs, Joe? Let's start from there. Pretty much non-existent. I have some muscle on my chest, not a lot. Like sorry, when I say I go to the gym, I don't really look like I go to the gym. At least I don't think so. Like I do okay, but like I don't look physically fit. But I don't really have any. I don't think I have man boobs. I'm a girl and never thought how big my penis would be. Really, never? Maybe I'm weird. Fuck. I thought it was like a universal experience that people would always wonder what it would be like to be the opposite sex for like a day or so. Doesn't Madonna have a song like that? How big would you want them to be, Joe? Not that big. Seems uncomfortable. Crackle E from the cracking open the can. How often do you wonder about this sort of thing? Not how often, like, have you wondered about it? Often, rarely, never. Never, really? Wow. Really? I would absolutely be a girl for a day if I could be. Just to see what it's like. I don't want to be a girl forever, although I don't know. This is why I had like a trans sort of question a while ago where I asked like, what is it when people are they don't care what they are? Like I don't know. I think I would. This is coming from a place of like I don't have to wonder, so it's a very privileged place. So it's probably wrong. I don't think I would have to have a male body. I think I would be okay as either. But maybe that's just coming from a place that I've never had to wonder about it or worry about it. Trans sort of question, Joseph 2010. I don't know what that means, sorry. My mom works as a surgical instrument in a clinic. As a surgical instrument? What? Where they do plastic surgery? It's crazy how many breast reduction surgeries are made because of back pain. Yeah, it's quite debilitating, isn't it? Yeah. Are you the type to go, well, I guess I'm doing this now if you woke up one day as opposite sex? Yeah, I think so. But again, that's coming from a place of like I don't have to worry. Right? So maybe it would be very, very like upsetting, you know? Like if I woke up in a woman's body, maybe I'd be like, oh my god, driver in the wrong hardware. Holy shit, no. Like or maybe it would be like, yeah, okay, I guess I'm doing this now, yeah. I would like to think it would be like, yeah, okay, I guess I'm doing this now. But I definitely understand that not everyone is like that. But I thought it was kind of a universal experience that no matter what you are, you would wonder a little bit what it's like to be the other thing. Like, but apparently not, huh? I would think people would be more annoyed about fixing identity in office and telling people about it. Yeah, it's kind of like losing your wallet with all your identification papers. It's just such a hassle. Oh god, nah. It's too much work. Gotta go to the DMV, like...
Gates once shut, now wide open. The time is nigh.
Who's this weep?
Hope all but forsaken, yet here I stand. All the power under my command. I must thank you, Wu-Chang.
Bro has 2 torsos?
Feathers within. Earth and soul aligned.
Oh god.
Has become
Oh.
feathering. Fuel my ascension.
Fall.
By Zurian, like father, like daughter.
You can use a bone whistle to call an ally. You can have summons in this game? Oh, hold on, sorry. Basic weapon buff. Whoa. Okay. All right. All right. Final boss ain't no slouch. All right. Has a lot of health. Does a lot of damage. Interesting. Okay. Can we basic weapon buff before we go in? No. Don't. No. Every time, really? No. Really?
Marrow and bone. By Zurian, like father, like daughter.
Did that hit me? Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna get a full stream out of this then. All right. That's tough. I think part of people saying they never mentioned Moo specifically at first. I agree with most people wondered what if I was a different gender in a general way. Yeah, but isn't that like part of that like wondering what you would look like as the other gender? Like what does it feel like? Like if you're a man, what does it feel like to have boobs? If you're a woman, what does it like to have a penis? You know?
Like father, like daughter.
How would you do this hat? I agree, actually, you would be.
Heavens be praised.
Okay, are you coming down or what? No. Oh.
I took my vengeance.
Oh, he turns for that one. I'm dead. I'm not dead? Okay.
Childish infatuation paved my rise. Divine providence indeed.
Why did he lose his stun meter? Oh, he didn't. It's just he's just far away. No, he did. He did lose it. What bullshit's that? What? What? Whoa. Dead. Not dead.
Heavens be praised. Shaped my path.
It's not done.
Heavens be praised. Now, with your aid, the elixir shall be created. I cannot wait.
No! 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 Okay, we might need intermediate weapon buff for this one, I'm not sure.
Marrow and bone. I'll tell you. Like father, like
Uh-oh. Shit. So, did he lose his stagger because he went up in the air and flew away for so long? Because that kind of sucks. Apart from that, this fight's fantastic. Has a really great flow. Why is he not using skills? What skills am I not using? Which one? Like the LB one, or what?
Marrow and bone. Fine, Surgeon. Like father, like daughter.
Man, I'm having stamina issues. Is it because I'm 40?
Cast me aside. Today, I took my vengeance. Childish infatuation. Pain my wrath. Divine providence indeed.
Okay, so what do? Do I just run around it? What? Okay, same pattern every time. So left, and then right.
Immortality would still elude.
Ah, might be dead. Wow, that was a hell of a long chain. Oh my god, that went on for so long. I was trying to back off the heal and he just kept attacking with the orbs and shit too. Wow, that was a long chain. I think that the LB skill does more damage than the charged RT, but it takes longer to go through. So I think I'd rather just keep using the charged hits. But beam attack hits like a truck. Yeah, the one where he stabs forward, it's pretty easy to dodge, but if I'm healing or doing something, I'm gonna get hit by it, yeah. Thank you, Super Paper, for the 49 months. Thank you, Hasaniko2 for the 7 months. Thank you, F Roland 08 for the 32 months, and Umbing for the 18 months as well. Thank you very much. Wonder if LB does more stagger damage though, because it feels like we're on a timer. If we want to stagger him, we have to stagger him before he does this sort of move. knocked down, get knocked down, get knocked down. No, you. Alright, so let's just run to the left. And keep running to the left. And then we just keep running to the left. Alright, easiest move in the world. Okay, cool. Alright.
Immortality would still elude me. Shaped my path. In a past life. Now, with your aid, the elixir shall be created. I cannot wait. Heavens be praised. Waves surge, cycles turn, void begins war.
Heal, 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 heal. Why weren't you heal? It was interrupting your heal. No, we would have had him. No, I didn't know that's how it worked. No. Okay, well now we know. That was so sad. It is, yeah. I thought I could heal through it, and I couldn't. Okay, let's also take, do we want to put, like, the big one on? He must be a large enemy, right? Fiend Fending Pendant? We need more stamina. We're constantly running out of stamina. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, we made a change. This boss is great. Like, wow. This is a really good boss. I like it a lot. He does fly away a little bit too much, but it's not too bad.
Marrow and bone. Python, like father, like daughter.
How much more damage are we doing now? A lot?
Cast me aside. Today, I took my vengeance.
Am I meant to know who this guy is, by the way? I don't even know who we're fighting.
Childish infatuation saves my rise. Divine providence indeed.
Oh, wow. We're doing so much more damage with the Fiend Pendant on. Holy shit. What a buff. Fucking fragile, but not that fragile strength. Holy shit, he's fucking phase 2 already?
Immortality would still elude me.
Excellent boss. What a boss. They saved a really good one from last. That was a really good fight. I really enjoyed that fight. Like, sincerely, that was an amazing boss. It felt so good to dodge through his moves and everything like that. That was a really, really good fight. Did we get a new sword? It's a one-handed sword. Wonder what it's like to play this game again with different weapons and learn them all. I didn't engage with the weapon switching much at all. But I'm okay with that. Like, this is how I like to play games the first time through, is to be more focused on like a more limited set, and I'll learn more as I play it again. Better than Igon's final boss? That's not fair. That's not fair. Let's not pit two bad bitches against each other, okay? That's not fair. Okay, just asking. It's alright, don't worry about it. Man, the Fiend Felling Amulet, like, how much more damage was that? Is it 25%? Hold on. It was a huge difference. Siri, how much of a damage increase is the Fiend Felling Pendant in WUCHANG Fallen Feathers? 30% increase. Oh, wow. That's so much. I take 20% psychic damage each time you use Siri. Does it increase the psychic damage if I let you know that I don't even have a Siri? I just say Siri before I talk to my phone. I time it so I say Siri and then I hit the microphone button and then I talk into the phone so Siri doesn't show up in the search. There's no turning back beyond this gateway step forward. Is there anything left to do, chat, or can we keep going? Grandpa, take me home. Grandpa, take me home. Grandma, take me home. Grandpa, take me home. Achieve the Dream Sweet Deceit ending. Okay. Joe, who's cuter, WUCHANG or Eve? Don't make me reveal how bad my taste is, please.
From this day forth, our union shall be unbroken.
Impermanence. All is for naught. The dream of a perfect illusion.
Wow, that looks good. Look at the water. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. All right. Developers listed by order of joining. Really? Oh, the boat's not moving. NyQuil.
风车声索索，光阴如昨，世事本难测，没有如果。
Now that this is over, she can go back to just being an ordinary person.
只做离歌，故梦皆不舍，世人终成错，念念不忘，飞蛾扑火，难弃难可，追成心魔，无人敢蹉跎，明知不可，但求片刻，最是生死离合。 猜不透这命数轮廓，空听闻回响，与岁月微扬，月圆却
Is the boat moving, or are we just getting further away?
冷下，潮落潮涨，潮痕映流光，又何必一生去拼旧时的伤？
It's a Bond song.
虚妄，因果中悠长，生死两茫，执念成王，难却难了，聚散梦一场，断念别相忘，算尽时光，数尽跌宕，万般化作一生命运无常，所想不用。
Kind of digging it.
落雨倾诉回响，莫彷徨。
Oh, that was just 2024. Wow. Okay, now we're in 2025.
不必不躲，不分不辩驳，蒲公英落，因果
Okay, who are all these people?
对错，人间烟火，
What did they do?
冷酷半了，可知为何？是我。
Dev cheerleaders. Oh, now we have normal credits. Okay. Western names normal? No, that they're structured in a way that shows what they did, instead of by year with no other tag. Interesting, just never seen that before. Ben Star was the panda, yeah. Do you sit through every credit? Sometimes. It depends. Can I skip? Is there a post-credit scene? Can we hit a button and go, or no? When I'm at the movie theater, I usually sit through the credits until the end, yeah. Why? I don't know. I don't like to leave with the rest of the rush of people, so I just let everyone leave, and then I can just take my time leaving afterwards. When I'm watching a movie at home, I don't usually watch the credits. Hit slot. Saving game. Please do not turn off the game. Okay, I'll try not to. How did we not find a fourth sword? WUCHANG Fallen Feathers. There we go, we did it. Okay. Is there a new game plus? Causality Reversal. This is the new game plus, I'm guessing? 30 hours it took us. By starting a new challenge, you'll be unable to return your current save file. Are you certain? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like it when they change the menu screen. I do too, yeah. Upon activating causality reversal, you'll carry over your equipment level Red Mercury and purchase into a new run where enemies will grow stronger and battles become more challenging. This is the armor set we started off with last time, right? I think I remember. Red Mercury spout. Yeah, we didn't use all of our Red Mercury stuff, did we? Yeah, so we could have leveled up a hell of a lot more for the end of the battle. Okay, we still have everything. Obsessions armor. Wait, what? We can dress up as the hot one? I mean the gross one? Yo, whoa! She looks different wearing that than the other one did. Oh, damn. That doesn't look comfy, does it? Oh, Alright, I guess it is a Gooner game after all. What? What do you mean? Alright. So disappointed. No, you. No, you. All right, so let me take my headset off and talk about the game for a little bit. Before I forget, thank you to Mystery Deco for 20 months, and thank you to Collusional Delusional for 34 months as well. Thank you very much. Not reading some messages still. Sorry, I keep repeating it, but people are coming and going as we go through. All right, so I think the game was really good. Liza P is still better for me, but if I had played this before Liza P, maybe I'd feel differently. I feel like Liza P and Stellar Blade are still better than this for non-FromSoft Souls-likes, because the boss combat is a lot more structured, a lot more in your face. The enemy stays more locked onto you, and there's more of a trading and actually proving that you... Sorry, like trading like deflections for opening moves, like finding openings to attack them, stuff like that. I feel like there's a lot more structure in the battles than that, and I really enjoy that. It feels a lot more like Sekiro. Whereas this game feels a lot more like Dark Souls 1 and 3, in that sometimes you will dodge at the right time and the enemy will just yeet themselves off into the abyss, attacking air while you get to wail at their back. And there's, that's not bad. Like, you can still capitalize on that, but it makes the boss combat feel a little less structured to me. It feels a little bit looser, that sort of thing. So I just prefer the boss combat in Stellar Blade and Liza P over Stellar Blade and Sekiro, that sort of thing. That said, like it's still good. Like especially that last boss, there was plenty of bosses that had a really good flow state. Some of them we killed pretty quickly, and we didn't really get to see a lot of the fight. So I would like to, like, ideally I'd like to play it again and go through New Game Plus and really dig down and try to use a lot more of the systems that I did before, because I feel like the weapon switch system is something that I would enjoy, but I just didn't use it because I didn't really want to. I want to learn the boss move sets instead. So I think that would be pretty fun. So there's lots of options. Like someone in chat is saying Clash. Like there's Clash. There's the Veil Guard on the spear. Apparently there's a Clash on the dual swords as well. There's the main weapon types, and being able to use two of them and switch between them seems pretty good to me, and I'd like to try that some more. Level design was definitely a highlight. Level design was really, really great. World design was okay. I went into this hearing that the world design was the best part, but no, it's not. It's the level design. The world design does have some moments of linking back, but really it was more like 3 central hubs that all interweave together. Like 3 very large levels with sub-levels on them. The jungle was the best level, I think. Then the last level at the end was really complicated, and it was really cool. I would have liked some more visual variety in the levels, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. I like the change up between, like, instead of it being like Dark Souls 3 and Lies of P, where it was many levels that you only stay in for, like, I don't know, 45 minutes, half an hour. It was fewer larger levels that you stay in for an hour, maybe even 2 hours, trying to explore it all. Like, we didn't even find everything. I like that. I like that change up. The level design is definitely the best thing this game does. It rivals FromSoft for their level design. It's up there with Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, and to some extent Elden Ring. Like really great level design. World design is not bad either, but it's no slouch. But like the level design was definitely, like, if you love these games and you love Souls games, this is definitely worth playing just to see the level design, because it really was that good. Enemy variety was fantastic. It fell off a little bit toward the end with a lot of the same big enemies being repeating back and forth, but there was no area where it was just all repeats all the time, so that was pretty good. Again, combat was not bad. It's not like combat is not as good as some of the other ones, but it definitely wasn't bad. It's definitely better than Code Vein, definitely better than Ashen. It has its own sense of identity. The quick dodge, the Bloodborne kind of dodge, where you're chaining these together and you get rewarded for it by getting stamina charges and stuff, is a really great idea. Wish I had thought of that before playing this game. It's really great. Like, yeah, it has a lot going for it. It just is a tiny bit looser than I would like compared to like a Sekiro sort of thing. But yeah, really good game. Definitely around an 8 out of 10, maybe a little bit above an 8 out of 10. I'm not sure, 8.5, something like that. It's in that area. Really glad I played it. I do think that I'm feeling a little bit of Souls fatigue right now because I feel like this should be higher to me. But yeah, for no reason at all, let's put the outfit back on. So look at her boobs, right? Look at her boobs, right? And now we put this on. Are the bandages binding her? Like, they're so much bigger now, right? Look. Luke. It's gotta be bigger, right? What about her butt? Okay, there's her butt. And then we put this on. Little Hulkenberg is a treat. Nah, her butt's the same. Her boobs are definitely bigger when she puts that thing on. Let's put the Mad Doctor outfit on again. Ghost Warrior sandals. What's the Ghost Warrior? Oh, right. Okay. I like the Mad Doctor one. That was the outfit that we picked, and we had it on for a while. We liked that one. And also the panda. There we go. This is what WUCHANG looks like to me. I like the flowy cape that she has on. It's really cool. Do you think they would randomly just change the model for that though? My guess is that it's part of the clothes updating. When they make the clothes fit, they have to do some tweaks to the model when you put them on, right? In order to, so there's no clipping with any of the outfits or anything like that. So my guess is that when they do it, they just change the model and it's updating it a little bit. It's not like they're putting clothes on the model. They're just updating what's being shown. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how they would do it. Maybe there's multiple ways to do it. Not sure. Plan on playing Kazan eventually? Yeah, we'll play Kazan eventually, but not next. Tomorrow we're gonna do 007, and then after that, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Forgotten City on Saturday. I don't think I can do funny voices, so I don't think the Greatest Attorney is gonna be for a while. But maybe if after 007, if I feel up to it, we can finish Greatest Attorney, and then we can see what we're gonna play after that. I wouldn't mind doing Kazan soon. Short stream state. Yeah, I think we might be done. Unless someone has a good idea of what we could go do right now real quick. We could do like a Mugenics run, or we could do Slay Aspire 2 run, but I haven't played those games in a while, so it might just be good just to finish early, and then we'll come back tomorrow. It was a bonus stream today anyway. Have you played the Cyberpunk DLC? I have not played the Cyberpunk DLC, no. Was there a special end boss like Stellar Blade? I don't think so, no. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm not pivoting over to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 after playing this for 3 hours, sorry, no. Thank you for the bit, Sorgox, and thank you for the resub, 16 months Rhyme Scheme. Thank you. Lily Mujang's. I haven't played Mujang's in ages, though, so it's been months. So I think maybe that's a bad idea, actually. Slay the Spire 2, you can. I haven't played Slay the Spire 2 for like 10 patches. Special end boss is Demon Obsession. She's very easy to mess. Yeah, that was the hardest boss. Easily the hardest boss was Demon Obsession. She was extremely difficult. I liked how she could weave her moves together, but there just wasn't enough opportunities, IMO, for punishing. I hate it when a game has the enemy go up in the air and stay up in the air and you can't get them for like 10, 20 seconds. And then as soon as they land, you don't even get a chance to hit them, or you get like 1R1 and that's it, and they're already swinging themselves into another attack. I hate when games do that. It's really irritating. Like, I don't think there should always be like after the boss gets an attack, you get to attack them back. I don't think it has to be like that. I think there is definitely room in the design space for you finding openings between their combos and everything like that. But specifically when a boss has a huge attack that makes it so you can't attack them for a very long time, at the end of that, you should be able to get at least some appreciable amount of damage as a trade-off for dodging everything that they have. That's what I think. Was white-haired old guy beaten? Yeah, I think I beat all the bosses. I don't think we missed any. We could always do a video watch along. I don't want to do a video watch along, sorry. I don't know if I can solo a stream right now without like a game to play or something like that. God of War Ragnarok was fucking awful for getting punished for using special attacks since the animations are so long. But that's when you're locking into an attack and you get damaged. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's irritating. So one of the reasons why I criticized the original God of War is that the Santa Monica Studio seemed to understand that, and they made it so that most bosses would be staggered whenever you use your special abilities. But then every so often the boss would be like, nah, I'm just not getting staggered, and now you're gonna die. So it made it feel like it was a dice roll every single time you use your long animations if you're gonna take damage during it. It was really, really, really irritating. I think in the video I theorized that there was like a queuing of certain abilities that the enemies can do, and if they queue two in a row in a specific way, they can't be staggered anymore because there was no real rhyme or reason to it. There were plenty of times that the boss did X move, and sometimes they could be staggered and sometimes they couldn't. It was just completely random. Staggers are a lot more consistent in Ragnarok. Yeah, I think I noticed that, yeah. But you also have a lot more tools to get stuns and stuff in Ragnarok. You can use the blue move, right? The shield thing. I think that you could shield bash more in that, yeah. Ragnarok was really, really good. I liked it a lot. Are you excited for 007? I'm as excited to play it as I can be excited about playing a video game right now, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Did Nikki Jakey like it? I know he was looking forward to that game. Did he come out and say that he enjoyed it or no? For Birger. Favorite boss in this game? Probably the last boss. I really liked the last boss. I know we didn't spend that much time on it, but the last boss was really good. I really liked Bow Sorcerer too after I learned more about it, but it was very difficult. I like the one, the big guy that flew up in the air and shot arrows at you. That was a pretty good one too. The Tiger and Sovereign was pretty good, but we killed it on our first try. No, we killed on first try when we got a phase transition. So yeah, I got really lucky with a bunch of bosses, and we didn't get to see them very much. So yeah, I don't know what to do in those cases. Like, it's really fun as a flex to be like, oh, I killed it in just a couple tries, but at the same time, like, maybe I should, if I'm gonna win, maybe I should purposefully die so I can see the fight some more and learn it, because again, the goal is not to win, the goal is to have fun. I don't know. Did Joe like Overture? I loved Overture. It was great. Yeah, I prefer the base game overall because there's more of it, but Like, if we're just taking slices of quality, Overture is fantastic. Yeah, it's probably the best part of Liza P. Let's do a video watch along of Liza P for the video for the second time. Or third time. How many times have we gone through that video? Shit, I can't remember. Marcariona's peak, I agree, yeah. Any thoughts on when Pathologic 3 might be in the future? No thoughts on it right now, sorry. It's going to be a while. Make an entire stream on a video on stream right now. Of WUCHANG? WUCHANG is a weird word. Cheeky Scrandal? Alright, we can do Scrandal. And then we'll end the stream. Okay, Scrandal. For those who scran after, which one's better here? Pie, chips, and gravy, pint of Banks Amber not included, so it's just this, versus chicken, chips, and cheese. Okay. I enjoy a pie. This pie looks like it could be good. These chips look decent. The gravy looks okay. It's twice the price pretty much, though. This chicken looks good. Everything else on here does not look good. Even the fork doesn't look good. I don't like this. I don't like lettuce is alright, not my favorite. These look real bad. This looks good though. I'm going pie. Okay. So now we're starting. So if you don't know Scrandal, Scrandal is the game where you have to guess which food got the highest I would eat that on Twitter when it was shown independently. These have not been shown side by side before. They've only been shown on their own, and you have to think of like how many people would say, yeah, I would eat it. Or it was good quality, good value scran. All right, let's see. Chicharrones with lime salsa, salsa verde, and a beer, 11.30 versus hot dog free with admission. Okay, the thing on the right looks absolutely disgusting, and it's been massacred after that, so I'm going left. Yeah, that's about right. This doesn't look great to me either, but yeah. Hot dog and a beer versus curry goat and chips. Okay, the thing on the right looks incredible. And I don't think I've ever had goat before, and I would still eat the thing on the right. That looks awesome. The thing on the left does not look good at all. Hot dog and a beer. Oh, it's €2, £2 for a beer? Is that... What is this? Is this egg? I'm going right. Yeah, okay. Chicken tenders and fries with andalou sauce versus onion rings with ketchup and banana peppers. I love onion rings. I can't have them anymore though because they're not gluten-free. Oh, this is a tough one. That's quite a lot of onion rings for only £2.65. The thing on the chicken on the left looks really, really good. I'm not a big fan of that sauce, but I would try it, and the chips look pretty good. Is it? Yeah, it is. That's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them's nuts. Like 10 onion rings with banana peppers on the right. Like that's a decent portion of onion rings for $2.65. Chicken is usually the second ultimate scran behind burger. They look tiny? Really? Okay, I'll trust your judgment, chat. We'll go left. You were right. Okay. You were left. Hot dog versus duck confit. What did the hot dog get again? The hot dog got what, like 20 something? This looks disgusting. Left looks kind of disgusting too. If you learn how to make onion rings, you can make them gluten-free. It's not too tough once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I know there's a lot of ways that I can like bread and batter stuff gluten-free with gluten-free flour, but I'm just really, really lazy. I don't have a brain that can cook lately. It's kind of a problem. I don't know what to do here. Right looks actually gross. Maybe it tastes good, but it looks really, really gross. Left is a crime. I it's still got to be right, right? Like this is like the fucking cheese slices with the ketchup and the big chunky onion, and the hot dog doesn't look like it's been properly right. Yeah, okay. All right. Holy shit. Okay. Seasoned curly fries, bacon chive aioli, and a side of brisket marmalade. That shits? What? 1565 versus tandoori chicken wrap with masala fries. You get both of these for not. Holy shit, man. Those look amazing. Steak pie with chips and mushy peas, 550 versus loaded crab fries, 1865. Okay, I don't partake of the crab. Is crab expensive? It is, isn't it? Crab, like seafood that isn't fish, is fairly expensive. Like lobster and crab is kind of expensive, right? So, loaded crab is this good value? I hate mushy peas. The chips look okay. The pie looks like it might be all right. Everything on the left looks kind of reheated to me. I don't know. I'm feeling the loaded crab fries. It was loaded crab fries. Okay, all right. Pizza 3. Helmet nachos. Huh. Where are the nachos? Are they in the room with us right now? I think £3 for that pizza. That pizza looks decent. It's cheap. Versus £15. Like the helmet, you get to keep the helmet. It's kind of aura, but that looks like it's just a bunch of bullshit, to be honest. I'm going left and I'm gonna regret. Oh, it's Wales. No, the Welsh can't cook. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Like you think this might be bacon around the pepperoni, but it might actually be cut up fucking tomato skins for just no reason whatsoever. Brother, you're Welsh. Yeah, that's how I know. Do you think the novelty debuff is real, i.e., getting less points for doing something like serving the helmet? I think it's a buff. I think that the helmet is going to be like, oh, okay, I get to keep a helmet at the same time. It's like I get a souvenir after I eat. Yeah, I think it's a buff, not a debuff. I'm still going pizza. Whoa. Okay, all right, we're still in it to win it. Renegade dog, hot dog top with short ribs, sweet pickles, and potato pierogies that don't look like they've been cooked. No price data versus bao buns, no price data. It's gotta be bao buns, right? Okay. Chicken katsu burger, 7 versus hot dog with cheese pierogies. Call me crazy, I'm feeling the hot dog with cheese pierogies. I hate it when the filling of the sandwich bun isn't as big as the bun. This is bullshit. Like at least make it like have better coverage. This looks kind of soggy and gross. This like look at this part here compared to this. I don't like this at all. I'm going right. What? Really? Chicken chips and cheese baguette versus pie chips and gravy. I think the baguette. It's a bit cheaper. It looks fun. Right looks like it's been burnt and they're trying to hide it with the gravy. The gravy looks sublime. It does look like good gravy. I'm with you, Errol, but I feel like the pie looks a little too well done here. The chip, if it was just chips and gravy, the pie's bringing it down. Huh? Look, what is the dimensions of this pie, by the way? Look up here, right? And then how does it keep going all this way? What is it? Is this AI pie? What the? Huh? Is it a long pie? I'm going baguette. Yes. 9 out of 10 grand. Still kind of got it. 8 out of 10 community average. All right, we did it. We did it. I thought we were gonna get a perfect scran there for a second, but no. No. This is crazy. Why? It's cheaper. What? Wait, I don't remember seeing the hand that well with the Canadian flag in the background. Are we getting different pictures? Oh, why are they so zoomed in? When we're looking at the... This is one of the most delicious looking things I have ever seen on Scrandle, by the way. These look absolutely incredible. I would love to eat these. These look so good. Oh my god. I'm hungry. Really? This was better than that. What did the helmet get? 41%. Okay. 99% chance because it was called a hot dog, and the purists didn't like it. Hot dog with cheese pierogies. Like a chopped up hot dog is still a hot dog. Feel like you got robbed out of 10 out of 10. Yeah, should we just give ourselves a 10 out of 10? Do 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 do. I wonder if Scrandle Dev has ever been tempted to fudge a number when Twitter was so obviously wrong about a take. What do you think? Thank you for the new sub, Yones or Yones. One of those. Thank you very much. Subbing during the dark times. Okay, imagine the scandal or the scrandal. I think that we're done. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Like, I'm kind of tempted to do like a Slay Aspire run, but I'm also kind of tired. I also just streamed a bunch of days in a row, and it might be pretty good to end early, and then we can come back fresh tomorrow. I have a bunch of dishes to do. I have a bunch of cleaning to do. I haven't vacuumed in a couple days, so there's dog hair all over the floor. I need to go do that, yeah. I've been trying to vacuum every single day, and I got out of the habit the past 2 days, so I need to go do that. He's a shaggy dog. Maybe break fresh day for 007. Yeah, so we're going to come back and start 007 tomorrow. I'll try and get it downloaded in time, hopefully. Maybe I'll do a test tonight and see. Is it a demanding game visually, graphically, or is it okay? Anybody played it and know, or no? And is anyone live from the community that we can raid, or no? It's a bit demanding? Okay. Walrus is live? Hypothetical Walrus. It's pretty demanding, but not crazy on optimizer, I think. Okay, all right. Well, remember, I'm on old drivers because new drivers make my GPU crash. So, like, maybe we'll have to turn it down a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here with WUCHANG. 6 streams, pretty good. I like the game a lot. Recommend it to people like Souls likes. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. If Kazan's better than this, then that'll be a real treat for me when we get to it. Sorry for the short stream. And I'll see you tomorrow for 007 if you're interested in that. After 007, I don't know what we're going to play. Maybe we'll play Kazan? I don't think I want to do another Souls like that soon. What was on the list? Is Metal Gear out by then? Maybe we should go to Metal Gear Solid. We're supposed to do Metal Gear Solid 5 and Peace Walker or anything like that, right? So maybe we'll resume Metal Gear Solid. Is Thousand Year Door, I'm gonna have to do wacky voices sort of thing? Maybe that's a bad idea. Yeah, but we'll see. Dispatch? You know what? I'm pushing the raid through. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Peace Walker is end of August, and also the end of August, yeah. Do 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 do. Anyway, anyone watching on YouTube or anything, please let me know if the chat window is too small. I think it might be too small. I think I might have to make it a little bit bigger. And if you want it in a different place, let me know too. I have to reinstall the plugin and everything and set it up again, so it's kind of a reset for that. So let me know in the comments if you get here. See you later. Bye-bye.